Hi you guys, this is Karina. So I am back with another quick video tutorial on a rosette that you can make without a template. And I did make a video a while back with one of my video tutorials on how I incorporated a rosette within the flower. But I wanted to share with you guys something that I am making for my son's classroom for Valentine's Day. And this came about 2 years ago. I had to make 60 rosettes for a client for her daughter's Sweet 16. And she was going to use the rosettes as she was going to wrap them around little baggies such as like this. So she was going to make these little favors. And she wanted the rosettes to tie the baggie, and I thought, oh my gosh, how cute. So this is how this came about, that I was like, well, what could I do for Ezra's classroom for Valentine's Day? And I figured, oh, how about this? I mean, it's so cute, it's so simple. So I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys how to create this cute little rosettes. So what you're going to need is paper. So it does not matter. You can use cardstock or you can use text weight. For today, I am going to be using text weight paper. I do get asked a lot what kind of paper do I use when I make my paper flowers. Typically for large flowers, I do like to use 65-pound weight of cardstock. But when it comes to small flowers such as these, like little rosettes or extra small flowers, I do like to use text weight paper. So for today, I am using this beautiful shimmery text weight paper from Paper Papers. I believe this color is called Red Satin. Let me go ahead and show you guys. Red Satin, and it does come in a pack of 25, and it's a beautiful shimmery red that I thought, OMG, perfect for Valentine's Day. So let's get started. So again, you're going to need an 8.5 by 11, does not matter, cardstock or it can be text weight paper. You're going to need a pencil, scissors. I am using my Fiskars Amplify. You will need a glue gun. I am using my Surebonder, the mini detailed. And if you want to bling it up, you can use a gem, which you can get at any craft store. So let's get started. So you want to start off at the center, and we're going to be drawing a spiral. Okay, freehand. How can I say this? Don't stress over if it's not perfect. So you're just going to start at the center, and this is just going to serve as a guide. It does not necessarily mean that you're going to like follow it to the T. You're just going to go around in a spiral. You're going to stop until you get to the end. And you find that if some are too wide, we can always trim it, guys, at the end. So there is my spiral. You probably won't be able to see it. I did do it light, just because you don't want to go too dark, because then you're going to have to do some erasing to do if you don't want to see those pencil lines. So now we're going to go ahead and get started on cutting her out. So then you're just going to follow what you just drew. Okay. Definitely something to get the hang of, cutting backwards. So I am going counterclockwise, cutting this out. And again, if you're not right on that line, it's okay. It's just to serve as a guide. Now, I know if you have cutting machines as a Cricut or Silhouette, I know there are images that can cut out rosettes. But I do understand that some of us do not have access to these cutting machines. So I just wanted to share with you guys a quick little flower that you guys could make without a cutting machine. You definitely can cut more than one sheet at a time. I think I've done the most, I think, is 3 that I've cut at the same time. You would just layer the paper one on top of another. Okay, so I am going to stop here Okay, so because this is going to serve as our base, so you want to leave that. You don't want to go too thin there. Let me kind of fix this. Okay, so there is my spiral. So at this point, you would want to erase the pencil marks, which I have on the other side. Okay, so that's why I said do it very lightly, so then you can erase them. For time purposes, I'm just gonna let them be. I just want you guys to get the gist of this. So now you're going to go to the end, and I like to give it a pinch, okay? And now you're just going to give it a roll. And you're gonna go around, and you want a tight roll. At the end is when we are going to loosen her up. And then just keep rolling. Now definitely if you want to make smaller rosettes, then obviously you would use smaller sheets of paper. And like I said, you can use text weight or cardstock, but I've been getting a lot of questions about text weight and how do I use it? Do I recommend it? And I don't recommend it for larger flowers, but I do recommend it for centers. And I do recommend it for, like I said, extra small or small flowers, especially for rosettes like these. I do recommend. Okay, so we are at the end. So this is now where we're gonna let her go. Just let her unwind. Kind of patting her down so she unwinds more. Okay, so now this is our base. Let me turn it around. This right here, remember, this was going to be our base. So this is where we're gonna add the glue. Now be very careful. I'm gonna push in my glue stick in. Technical difficulties over here. Okay, so just be very careful, guys, because you are dealing with hot glue. Now you're going to glue her, just press down gently. All right, and just like that. Now, if you want to give her a trim, you know, if you think that some of the sides are sticking out too much, this is the part where you can give her a trim. But I kind of like her. Now, if you wanted to bling her up, like I had said, you can always add a gem in the center, glue that on. If not, you can just leave it as is. It's still beautiful regardless. So now to add the little backing to it, if you want to make little gift bags, so you can get these at any, pretty much, and let's see, these are from H-E-B, but you can get them at Target, Walmart. I've seen them at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, even Dollar Tree. I have seen them. You can get those little plastic baggies. They should come with these little ties, and all you're going to do is flip your rosette around. In the center, you're going to place a little bit of glue. You're only going to glue the center of the tie, not the whole thing. And then I just like to secure it with more glue. You're going to let that sit for about a minute or two. Once she is all dried, which I have one right here, this is what it should look like. The glue should start looking a little bit more darker. That's when you know it's dry. Okay, so now you are done, guys. All you have to do is just grab your baggie. I always like to give mine a little twist. Then get your rosette. And then you're just gonna tie her. The back, I like to give it a little twist. And voila, there you go, all done. So super cute, super simple. Like I said, you can add a little gem or you can just leave her as is. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. A cute little rosette they can make. Because I promised I would share what I was going to do for my son's classroom, and there you go. This is what I am doing for the little girls in his classroom, adding a touch of flower. Okay, all right guys, chat with you guys later. Bye.